Before we get started, go ahead, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the video. That really helps the channel. Thanks for watching. Well, it's time for another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. What are we going to talk about today? We're out here in the desert. Check it out. Guy could walk for miles. And we do. You know, what are we going to talk about? Let's say, oh, your life's not going how you hoped it would go. I'm going to let's get very clear about this. It takes just as much work to make your life shitty as it does excellent. It's just as much work to throw it all down the tube as it is to make it paradise. So which wolf are you going to feed? You going to sit there and focus on the chemtrails in the sky? Or are you going to focus on the beautiful flowers all around you? Although they're very tiny right now. The desert in Utah doesn't have that many flowers, I guess. So that's a little purple one, see? So sometimes you have to really focus on the good stuff to see it. Because sometimes it might just be small. Because right now, these days, it's blatantly in your face shit. As soon as you open up your phone, turn on the social media, my suggestion is just turn off all the notifications and quit fucking looking at it. We've got better things to do. Go for a walk. By the way, walking is a non-negotiable. Just get out and do it, and you'll feel better. Look at all the little purple flowers, see? Aren't they pretty? She doesn't want me to step on them, but that's impossible. They're everywhere. So tell me what you think about this in the comments. The other thing we can talk about, what they call it, taking a somersault of thought into the inconceivable. What the hell is that? Well, that's kind of a remote viewing, remote influencing technique that I use. Part of my clearings, actually. We're going to go in the past and sit there and look at. You can go back there and you're literally there in the past looking at the timeline. And but by the use of your intent and will, you can change the outcome. That's time travel. That's what that is. And we're all capable of doing it. Unless maybe you're a non-player character and you like to figure out everybody's taxes or whatever that is, Unless you're so stuck in the system that the system's all you know. So there's, you can alter things. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends. But what you can do is you can send a scout out there. And that's the thought of what you're going to change. You can also go back and see what actually happened. I mean, really, our history is just a big fucking lie. So, if you want to see what happened, you have to go back to that event and look at it. View it in a dream state, the dreaming body. That's another conversation. That's highly advanced stuff, and sometimes the reason your life is so messed up because there's stuff stuck in the field that just circles around and reanimates, and so the stuff keeps showing up over and over and over again. And really, what a warrior wants to do is rid himself of self-importance. What's self-importance? It's really just self-pity in disguise. Self-importance is where you don't think yourself is good enough, so these are the people who go out and make multi-million-dollar companies so they can compensate for their self-pity. The other side of the coin is being a victim, where somebody's always done something to you. I kind of fall into this category. Maybe some of you guys do too. Where, somebody's always done something to you. You've been followed your whole life and fucked with your whole life. But in reality, we create our own reality. So, who's responsible? For example, here I am thinking it's my wife's fault the whole entire time, and now I finally find out it's me. At some point, you have to take responsibility for the whole thing, and then it's possible to move forward. But not until then. If you're just going to blame it on somebody else, that's just self-importance showing up. And it's a motherfucker. And it can run your life into the ground faster than anything I've ever seen. Nobody wants to do that. It's part of the programming. So let's remove the programming. Get rid of the ego self that's got this self-importance installed into it. And start working as the dreamer. And dream your reality into place. Because here, let's talk about something else right now. How do you tell if somebody's really awake? You're not awake unless you realize you're dreaming. This is a dream. You're dreaming right now. So think about that. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys later.